We rarely hear about success stories, like outcomes. Like this event, we had this event in a certain year, this is what happened, and this is where someone is. So with One Voice Consortium, like, is there any success stories that you can pinpoint to for those people maybe who are a bit skeptical to look and say that, okay, I think I see some light at the end of this dark tunnel? Joy.
Thank you very much. I would say that there's a lot of success stories. I'll give a good example, like the Kenya USA Diaspora Circle. It's partnering with the One Voice Consortium, and they have been remitting money back to Kenya. They are able to create jobs for our diasporans and people back in Kenya. We have other institutions that are also connected to One Voice Consortium, like the Kenya Women in the US. They also have a lot of real estate.
You mean Kwitu?
Yes, Kwitu.
Okay, yeah.
They also have some real estate business that they're doing in Kenya, and we are partnering with them as One Voice Consortium so that we can be able to work together as them as an organization and we as one body of organizations in the diaspora. We also have my group, which is called ANA, Atumia Jorua in America.
What? Say that again.
Atumia and Jorua in America, we are almost 2,000 women based here in the diaspora.
Okay.
And we have a motto that we say it's a woman with a voice, so that everybody's voice is heard, everybody has to say something, and that's how we partnered with One Voice Consortium, because we're giving women a chance to know that they are also heroes in their own rights. They don't need to be recognized by anybody, but they should appreciate themselves as we support them as women with a voice. We also have the Wire Bank, which is also partnering with the One Voice Consortium.
So yes, and Wire, we actually hosted them here, like a couple of months ago.
Thank you very much. But what I can say, and I want to come back home, I am impressed to, because you hosted us here, but I noted that you said you don't know about One Voice Consortium. Now you know, and here we are. We want to partner with you. We want to work with you. We want to speak in the same voice as diasporans. And also because you are DMV, you are part of my family here in District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia. We need to mobilize our people in DMV area, because we're going to have people coming from Seattle, diasporans coming from Texas, diasporans coming from Colorado, New Jersey, New York,
London.
Dr. Release anakuja. Okay. Akina Bishop Mehemehe. Bwana Washuri, he's coming all the way from Columbus, Ohio. And yet here in DMV, we cannot do without you. We need you, DMV. We need you to work with us as One Voice Consortium.
Okay, tenda imeingiana hapo.
Iko ndani kama SIM card.
Okay. So I mean, I think it's very important, to take part in these community events. And I will also talk, for the younger people, because I'm their representative here. They're not represented. We're actually gonna, at some point on the OneMicShow, we are, and this is maybe something that we need to officially announce, we're gonna get, a younger person who's gonna be a representative of that voice, which is mostly left out in this conversation. And I'm not sure why, and I'm also gonna challenge you, Dr. Shuri, Joy, I'm gonna challenge you as leadership in that organization. There has to be a deliberate effort to include younger people. And when I say younger people, I mean people under the age of 30. Not even people in their 30s. I'm saying people under the age of 30. They may not have, the money that maybe One Voice Consortium is looking for investors to have right now, but we have to look at this in the long term, and we also have to look at it in a way that how are we going to connect? Some of these kids were born in the US, and they have
here
no
when they were
incentive,
young,
or came here when they were very young, so they need a way to connect. And if we don't involve them, by involving them is not creating a program for them, is bringing them and being a blank slate and just listening to them.
And to add to that, I think also it's not just enough to have them wear a band that says Kenyan.
Yeah.
They also have to be presented an opportunity to be part of the process of let's say, like where their parents come from, because remember, these kids are not only American citizens here, but by virtue of the 2010 constitutions, they're also Kenyan citizens.
They extend it. Yeah.
So it is important to let them know that you have two sides. You can flip a coin. You can choose, I want to go invest in Kenya. These are the good things about, participating and joining. It's good to have programs. It's good to have your friends. You guys are going for these other things. Some of the things that we probably may not be able to do. Just like, when, remember, for us, our parents, were not listening to Snoop Dogg and them, but guys, they wanted us to listen to, Frank Williams, Umosh, your people over there. But I think
Les Wanyika,
to afford them the opportunity to know that there is this part, be part of the program, be part of this. You can be an investor, you can be part of, One Voice, you can be a consultant or whatever, do your thing. Again, agriculture, like, Daktari was saying, there's so many, not just real estate. Broti makuta makuta. It's not just that. There are other things that can be done. And I think it is important.
There's technology in farming, and a lot of them are in IT.
Exactly.
We have just an example is John Deere. Has those automated trucks that now are plowing. You put the information in, and it's driverless, and it's working in Kenya, and you put it out there, and it plows. While you go, you do another chore, and you're looking through your phone, and everything is running. On this tractor. So, and that sort of technology, a lot of these young guys are already in the field. They're the guys.
They already are in there.
They're the guys doing the programming. This can be, so that's just an example on the farming side, and whatever other technologies are used for milking, for processing, there's a whole lot.
There's like Dr. was saying, the blue economy,
Correct.
Like there's so many things.
Artificial intelligence.
Exactly.
It's coming.
It is.
It's here.
It is. No, eco.
It's here.